Hi, welcome to my channel, Organize with Joy. I'm Joy and I want to inspire you to get organized. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning out and organizing my laundry room, which is where I'm standing right now. My laundry room in particular is kind of a catch-all place for me. It's the place where I tend to throw things that I want to take to a donation center. I do have a box out in the garage for that purpose, but sometimes I don't actually make it all the way to the garage, so I just set it in here to be taken out there at a later time, I guess. I also use this space for any items that I just don't really know what to do with. So this space in particular does need to be cleaned up and reorganized kind of frequently. If you have been watching my channel, then you know I always like to choose one room or one area in my home to focus on each week to deep clean and declutter, and so this week it's the laundry room. I'm gonna start just by kind of showing you around this laundry room. I just have things that need to be dealt with. These cabinets are fairly organized. I have boxes to keep everything organized. I just like to go through the boxes, wipe down the shelves, and make sure there's nothing that needs to be gotten rid of. So I just need to clean the insides of the cabinets. Also, I really do like having this shelf above our washer and dryer, but I spray painted it and I feel like that was a really bad idea because it's very difficult to clean off. So I might just do one coat of paint that I already have on hand. That it's the same paint that I use to paint these cabinets, to try to make it a little bit easier to clean off. And over here I have a bunch of baskets that I need to deal with. I just finished a pantry organization project. If you haven't seen that video, it is up on my channel. And then this came from my daughter's her college apartment. She moved home over a month ago, and I still just have this sitting in here. It was a really cheap mirror. I think we paid like $5 for it just so she had a full-length mirror, but she already has one at home, so need to get rid of that. And then I have this whole pile of like pillows and blankets that came from my son and my daughter's, my son's dorm room and my daughter's college apartment that I need to stash away or potentially get rid of. I don't think my daughter needs her bedding anymore. She has another bedding set here at home. Then I just have a bunch of random things here that need to go to the donation bin. And then the other thing that I keep in the laundry room is all of my Poshmark closet stuff. And I kind of organized it, but I would like to maybe use these boxes from my pantry to organize it a little bit better, because it's just, I used just random boxes that I had on hand, including an Amazon box to try to organize it. And then this is just a hot mess. So yeah. The other thing I need to do, my son just got this pull-up bar for his birthday. The gym is closed, and so we bought this for him, but it didn't fit on his bedroom door because there wasn't enough space for it, because his door was too close to the wall, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna have my husband just help me take this door completely off the hinge, because I can't use this very well. I can't get to that box of Poshmark clothes, so need to do that. And then I also recently saw a YouTube video of someone painting their counter and with like chalk paint, and so I have some on hand, and so I was considering just taking the plunge and painting that. We don't use it extensively, so I can't imagine it would chip away, but I'm a little bit nervous to do that. We'll see. I'm starting here just by removing everything that I can from the laundry room. Next, I'm going to begin the process of cleaning back behind my washer and my dryer. I'm just using an all-purpose cleaning spray with some paper towels to clean it up. It's pretty disgusting back there, so I want to be able to just throw away the paper towels. And here I'm using that same cleaning spray to spray underneath the feet of the dryer. It helps to make it slide more easily across the floor. Next, I'm going to go through the boxes that were in that cabinet, just go through them one by one to kind of clean them up, reorganize them, wipe out the inside of the bin if necessary, to get everything nice and clean. Wanted to encourage you today, no matter how organized my home is, there's always a need for me to go through and tidy up spaces there's always things that just need to be weeded out of our home and things that need to be put back in the proper spots. So it is kind of just an ongoing process, and that's okay. That's just kind of how life is. To organize all of my Poshmark clothes. I'm trying to organize them in categories, like items together. So that is what you'll see me do here for quite a while. I'm just shifting things around and trying to get everything categorized. It was pretty disorganized since I slowly added to this Poshmark closet. I just kind of put things where they fit whenever I found new items that I wanted to add to my closet. As you can see, this cabinet is pretty stuffed. Most of these things are from previous tiling projects that we've had done from around our house. There was also some extra tiles that were left by the previous owners, but I also stick things inside here that I just don't know what to do with and I want to deal with later. had for quite a long time. It used to be white. I spray painted it black. I kept thinking that there might be a place that I wanted to put it, but I just never did. So here I'm putting it on Facebook Marketplace, and this I think was a Saturday, and it sold the very next day. So Facebook Marketplace is a great place to sell your items that you're no longer using. Here I'm just prepping the counter to paint it. I'm using a liquid sander to make sure all the dirt and grime is cleaned off to prep it for painting. I've had these pictures of my children, each one at their first birthday party with cake on their face in my laundry room for quite a while. I'm not exactly sure why I decided to mount them on an orange background. I guess I was trying to tie in the orange counter. I don't know. But anyway, I decided that I was just going to spray paint it instead of reordering these pictures. If I took them off, I had mounted it with Mod Podge, I think. I don't remember what I mounted it with. But either way, if I took the pictures off, they would get ruined and I would have to reorder. So I decided to just go ahead, tape up the pictures, and spray paint them. Beginning the long process of painting. I didn't realize, but in the end I ended up doing 5 coats while sanding in between, so it did take quite a while. I actually got this idea to paint my counter from another YouTuber. Her channel is Loving Life as Megan, and I can link the video that she made when she painted her kitchen countertops below. I was a little bit nervous about doing it, but I'm really glad in the end that I took the plunge, even though it did take me quite a while to do this. We live in an older home, and these countertops looked like this since we purchased the home. I did not choose orange countertops, and I always disliked them, but I kept telling myself that it wasn't really worth it, worth the money or the time to do anything about it, since nobody really is in our laundry room. But I finally just decided that I'm in there a lot, and I would like to have a beautiful space to work in and look at, so that is why ultimately I decided to go through with this project. I just want to encourage you, if there is a space in your home that you're not happy with, or you feel like you don't have the budget or the time to change, just think of creative and unique ways outside of the box that you can update those spaces so that you do love them. outfit change that this is another day. This project definitely took several days to complete, but I'm just using a really fine sandpaper to scuff up any rough places. I did just want to show you the paintbrush I was using. It's a little bit higher quality of paintbrush, and this was the top coat that I used. You might see me picking something out of the top coat as I go. There were like little fuzzies in it. I don't know what was happening. I've used this product so many times and this has never happened. I've even used white. This has never happened. So I don't know what was going on. I did eventually shut the window just in case things were blowing in, but that was kind of disappointing. And here I'm just using caulk to caulk the edges around the counter. I was really struggling with this. I hate caulking, but it really did need it. There were spots where there was a gap, so I did the best I could with this. I didn't show it in the video, but after the caulk was dry, I did use some paint, the color of the wall, to touch up the wall where I had gotten either the white paint from the countertop or some caulk. to go ahead and add some decor in that corner. It's just some decor that I grabbed from around my house. And now I have a couple of Poshmark packages to go, and this is all the things I use to wrap up my Poshmark packages. And now I have some easy access to everything that I need to find when someone buys something. I hope you enjoyed my video today. I hope it gave you some inspiration to clean or organize a space in your home. If you did like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing.